Good morning, everyone. So, you all know me, Shamika James, CEO of Burn Team. Today, I have with me Mr. Ricardo Rampol. He's the Chief Operations Officer of National Center for Persons with Disabilities. We have next to him, on his right, Mrs. Therese Branca, and on her right, we have Ms. Nadisa Babua, who is the Accounting Assistant. So today, you all are going to learn about NCPD, National Center for Persons with Disabilities. So, Mr. Rampol, can you tell us, how long has NCPD been?
So, National Center for Disability, NCPD for short, has been existing for the past 15 years. On December the 5th, we will be celebrating our 59th anniversary.
All right, so you all heard that. So, December 5th, we will be celebrating at National Center for Persons with Disabilities 59 years of existence. All right, so persons may wonder, who is NCPD and what does NCPD offer? Can you tell us, what are some of the services that NCPD provides?
Sure. At NCPD, we provide skills training for persons with disabilities. The entry level is age 14. We don't have a cut-off age because at any time someone could acquire disability and we have the application service to enter back into the disability and working environment. So we don't have one or two particular type of disabilities that we work with. We work with all different types of disabilities. So, the classroom environment with the setting with multiple disabilities.
Nice. Okay, so you all are hearing this. So we working with persons who are born with a disability and those who would have acquired a disability. So rehabilitative services as well. Can you tell us some of the programs that are offered to persons with disabilities?
Sure. So we have beauty culture, book binding, office administration, food preparation, agriculture, welding, woodwork, and we have a unit on Super and Street that we cater to persons who are not as yet ready to pursue a skill. We teach them independent living skills and how to operate in a domestic situation.
Okay, lovely. So with these programs, do you all offer any remedial or any other life skills training program for the students who do the major skills?
Oh yes, we do. We offer remedial, mathematics, and English. We offer life skills programs. We offer entrepreneurial training to give them that holistic approach to education because we need to develop an all-round individual. So when they leave or exit NCPD program, they can function to a certain level in the wider world.
Okay, lovely. So for those of you who are now joining in, we like to say good morning, good whatever time of the day it is. Some persons may be afternoon. Thank you for tuning in and listening to what's happening. So for those of you all who are now joining us, we are at National Center for Persons with Disabilities. It's an organization that caters to, of course, persons with disabilities, those who are born with, and those who would have acquired a disability. So we hear that they offer training programs in agriculture, beauty culture, woodwork, welding, bookbinding. So a lot of things happening in addition to remedial and life skills training program as well as entrepreneurial skills so that they are prepared to enter into the world of work. And most important, independent living skills for those who may not be able to work but they will still be able to function within their home environment and have a level of independence. So with this program, some persons may say, for persons with disabilities, are these still certified?
Oh yes, they are. They are certified by the National Examination Council of Trinidad and Tobago. So it's an independent body who will be issuing the certification and it is recognized throughout the country.
Oh, lovely. So for those who have children with a disability, don't fear. They can still come to school just catering for persons with disabilities in a safe space Yes? And they will still be certified and be able to go out there and say, this is my certificate. So this is really wonderful to hear. This is really, really wonderful. So can you tell us, what is like the organizational structure and how persons, operate at the center?
Sure. We have the chief executive officer, who is at the top. Also, we have a board of directors who is ultimately responsible for the operations and the management of the organization. Following the board of directors, we have the chief executive officer, and then we have the management team that consists of myself, Mr. Branca, the principal who is Mr. Here Corcoran, and the accountant. And following that, we have the instructors, the day staff who do the admin staff, the activity staff, and so on, that contribute, and each one of us work together to enhance the quality of life for people with disabilities. And just to add, Ms. James, I forgot to mention, sports play a huge part of our program. Our athletes do pretty well at Special Olympic events, and they excel. It'd be amazing to go out there and see the ability that they have in
Yeah.
terms of they winning gold medals, bronze medals, silver medals in the different sporting disciplines, and it's a huge accomplishment for them.
So you all are hearing this. So not only do they participate in skills training program, but they also take part in sporting activities, which encourages them to be a well-rounded individual. And sport is important for health and fitness as well. So kudos to NCPD for encouraging students to be a part of the society, inclusive, because we want to always include persons with disabilities in everything that is happening in and around our society. All right, so Mr. Rampol, thank you for shedding light on some of the services that NCPD offers. But besides the training programs, is there anything else that, because I think somebody say it have a little business aspect, a little bit. Yeah,
Yes,
so
so coming out from the training of persons with disabilities, what emerged is a small business component that we help to sustain the organization. So if you have a counselor that needs reposition or we are counseling or people that need reposition, what happens is through our apprenticeship program, the students gain that experience in working in the particular job, right?
right.
So what we do really, we heavily depend on working persons with amount advertising, but we identify that it's not enough. We need to get out there. And so recently we are partnering with the team this
Right.
morning
Yeah.
to spread the word that we do exist. We do provide custom built furniture. We do provide upholstery. We do provide manicure, pedicure, facial. We do provide buying services. And pretty soon we will have agriculture supplies for people who want
Wonderful.
everything.
Wonderful. So let's say somebody wants to contact NCPD right now to get something refurbished or to come in and see what we have to offer. How can they contact?
Okay, they can. We have our direct line. Our landline is 652-4880. It's also a WhatsApp business line too, so they can send us a WhatsApp message explaining what it is they would like. If they want to send a picture of the item, we can do an assessment and get back to the customer.
Wonderful. So you all heard that number 652-4880. So we have a question from Ms. Benicia Lewis. She's asking, at what age can a child be enrolled? I believe Mr. Rampol would have said age 14. Right? So at age 14, anyone or a child who is turning age 14 for the new academic year, correct? They will be able to call in. What I believe NCPD has a long waiting list.
Yeah.
Some persons, they may say, oh, I have not heard of NCPD, but there are persons who have, and persons come in on a regular basis to get their child enrolled at NCPD. So, please call in advance so that you can be on that list as well. Yes? So next we will move on to Mrs. Therese Branca, who is the HR manager. So we've just come out of COVID. Can you give us a little idea of how, you work with staff and make them feel encouraged, that sort of thing, getting out of COVID and getting back out into things.
Okay, so it has been a challenge for us in terms of, well, not really for the staff. The staff has been very helpful in terms of, getting back out, getting the students back out and getting them back into their classes as normal. But the challenge lies in terms of funding for the organization. We have seen a drop in sales with regards to people coming in to do their refurbishment of their, tables, chairs, whatever they needed. We also have a challenge with landslides on the compound because we are very close to the here in South Gem and we are up on the hill. Last year we would have sustained several landslides on the property because of the heavy rainfall. So we have a lot of landslides which causes a shift in the land to be able to use our car park as well, with the building facilities, and also in terms of groceries for students. We reach out to corporate Trinidad and Tobago to help assist students who are in need of assistance to come to the center because we have a lot of students that come from very poor backgrounds that are in need of that assistance, and we reach out to corporate Trinidad and Tobago to assist us in that venture.
Okay, lovely. So you all are hearing this, because I think almost everyone would have had that experience in terms of financial difficulties when COVID came around. So you mentioned you all reached out to corporate Trinidad. Would you like to, stand out a little thanks to some of the sponsors who, really sponsor students who are in need?
Right. So I would really like to thank Howardson. Howardson has been a long-standing bursary donor for us, and Cal, Matthew, JMB Bank, who recently joined us last year, I believe it is, Mileage Mark. So that's just a few of them who have supported us and supported the students.
Okay, wonderful. So we have another question. Are there multiple locations, NCPD locations?
I think just to piggyback on what Mr. Rampol said, NCPD is located at 7 to 31 Street in San Fernando. We also have units on Superan Street. So those are two of the centers that we have. On Superan Street, we have lower functioning persons with disabilities, and the higher functioning ones actually attend the center, the main center, at 7 to 21 Street, where they will pursue their skills.
All right, so there answers your question. Right, so it is 7 to 21 New Street San Fernando where the skills training program happens, and on Superan Street where there's the independent living skills program for persons who are with lower function. All right, so you all are hearing this. So if it is you all will like to give donations, I believe donations are welcome. Are you looking for volunteers as well? Volunteerism. So if it is you would like to volunteer, you would like to donate your skills or your expertise to the National Center for Persons with Disabilities, you all can feel free to call 652-4880 to, give your donations, calling and saying what I would like to come and see a visit. I would like to really experience the experience. And when we say experience, the experience, do you all host fundraisers for NCPD?
Oh, yes. Fundraisers are main part of the running of the operations of NCPD because without it, we will have to depend solely on donors. So in the past, we would have had three major fundraisers. The first one would have been the Carnival Fest, which would be held in in February or March, depending on when Carnival falls in the year. The second one would have been a boat ride, which would have been about mid-year, and then the key party, which would have been held later on in the year between the end of October, the end of November.
Right. So, since COVID, well, let us say, post-COVID, will these events still held or be due to situations,
Well, because of COVID, our finances would have been under
earlier this year, we would have held our first major fundraiser, which was a tea party, which was very successful. And we also have an upcoming fundraiser on the 25th of November. Right.
Just to add to Ms. Branca, before the tea party, we had a boat ride. Right. Because we came out of COVID, it was like a trial and error, see what works, what the market is like, how people want to respond to us. And it was not successful with the boat ride because unless we learn from it, is that the market has changed. Right. People are not as how they were before in terms of their spending power, the disposable spending power in terms of and what events or what activities they contribute to. So that event was not successful. We went back to the drawing board and we came up with a mid-year throwback tea party, and which was successful. We saw and we took it with a twist. It wasn't like our mainstream formal event. It was more like a relaxing, casual event with a more upbeat music and entertainment. Yes, yes, and that worked pretty well for us. Just to share, we are also a membership-based organization. So persons who would like to lend their experience and become a member, yearly membership is $100, and for a lifetime membership is $400, and you're a member for life. So you all hear us? To become a member of the National Center for Persons with Disability, yearly contribution, I'll say it's a contribution because it's only $100. Only $100. And a lifetime, imagine just $400 for a lifetime. But some persons may ask, now we know that persons will be bringing their expertise, their experiences to the table when they become a member. But are they getting anything in return being a member of NCPD? As a member of NCPD, what you will get access to is like if you have a job to do or if you need any services from the center, you will get a discount on that particular job. There are also other benefits from time to time, given the nature of the request from the member. The board of directors will make a decision how to proceed. And in addition to that, you will get some humanitarian aspects in terms of service. It's humanitarian work that we do, and you will feel a sense of accomplishment in terms of you giving back and doing your civil duty towards your country in terms of helping your family. Okay, nice. So we are seeing that someone said they did attend, I believe it's the boat ride once. You'll ever boarded from Port of Spain? No, I wonder if they are mixing it up. But I guess maybe once, sometime in the past, maybe before you were here, Mr. Rambo. Right? All right. So that would have been quite some time now. So Mrs. Branca was just letting us know that there's an upcoming fundraiser. So we have Nadisa, Miss Nadisa Babwa. Can you introduce this pan and sarang?
Sure. So on November 25th, we will be having our pan and sarang fundraiser. The cost is only $125. It will be held on our compound, 7 to 21 New Street, San Fernando. With this $125 contribution for tickets, you get entertainment from La Davina Pastora Harang Band, the Saparia Rhythm Section, the Saparia Deltone Steel Orchestra, Sylvester Nicholas, Chris Garcia, and a few more.
So, I hear Chris Garcia. So, y'all, those who of a certain age will know Chris Garcia, I will say, right? So we know that Chris Garcia is, he's an energetic performer, I must say. So I hope that persons, really come out. It's only $125, right? Some people really spend that in food, and will there be food and drinks on sale?
Yes, we will have food and cocktails on sale, alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages on sale.
Okay. So, and what time is the event?
It is from 4 4 p.m. to 9 p.m.
All right, so you'll hear this. So it's Saturday, 25th of November, which is not this Saturday, but next Saturday, and it is from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. So right, so we know, but somebody may ask for direction. What is the simplest direction you can give to someone to get to this compound? And will there be parking arrangements as well?
All right, to get to NCPD's compound, it's pretty simple, you know. Where the old unit trust building was, that J and K signature is right now. You come up that street, it's just obliquely opposite the new teaching hospital. So you come up that street and you will see a sign New Street. Going in New Street, that's on your right. And we are the only building on the left hand side.
Okay. Now, if somebody not from South, no, if somebody maybe, go on Google Maps, do you think that they will be able to find NCPD?
Yes, they can.
All right. So you'll utilize the Google Maps because I don't know, right? Right? So feel free to either, go on Google or WhatsApp or anything like that. Right? And I'm seeing that we have someone by the name of Candy Barbara in the comments. Hi, Candy Barbara. I believe this is Miss John, who would have been a past employee.
She's still affiliated with the center.
Yes, so thanks for tuning in, Miss Candy Barbara. We hope to see you at the Pan and Parang. Yes, we really hope to see you at Pan and Parang. So Nadisa, so can you, just give us back, give the audience back, the information on the entertainers, because sometimes persons are encouraged to come to an event based on the entertainers that will be present.
Sure. So again, we will be having the Ladavina Pastora Parang Band, the Saparia Rhythm Section, the Saparia Deltone Steel Orchestra, Sylvester Nicholas, and Chris Garcia, and a lot more.
Right, so a lot
there
more.
Will be safe parking, right? We will be utilizing the RBC and the RBL car park, which is just down the hill from us.
Nice. And only they do have person directing.
Right,
Security
so there will be security, there will be persons to guide you. And here what I think, what I forget to tell you all, it is by the sea. You'll get a nice view at the compound when you'll come up the hill, you'll hit the bottom of the hill, so you'll be coming to the top of the hill and getting a nice scenic view. You get a nice cool breeze, right? And the weather will be nice. The weather will be nice. Alright, so we are live at National Center for Persons with Disabilities. Those who are now tuning in, we have Mr. Ricardo Rampol, who is the Chief Operations Officer, Mrs. Teres Branca, who is the HR Manager, and Ms. Nadisa Babwa, who is an accounting assistant at NCPD. So yes, Nadisa?
I just want to mention one thing. We have amazing door prizes. We have prizes for the best male and the best female, as well as 4 to 5 randomly selected door prizes. We will be choosing it based on the ticket numbers. Right.
So this, I hear it's the best male and best female, best dress.
Best dress. Yes.
Right. So it's the best dress,
and
male and female. So you all come dressed to impress. Yes.
I would just like to add to, we cater to persons with disabilities. So on the day of the event, if someone's acquiring any support or assistance, they can just inform the security or give us pre-notice, and we will put measures in place to give that support for you all to come to the event and have an enjoyable time.
Right. So we have Stephanie tuning in. She's saying that the segment was really informative. So Stephanie, thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see that you make some contributions as well to National Center for Persons with Disabilities. So persons, we thank you for tuning in. Any last remarks?
I would just like to tell the wider community, whole of Trinidad and Tobago and all the viewers, come out in the numbers, call us at 6524880, WhatsApp us, you can reach us on Instagram reach out to us, support the cause, support the work of the National Center for Persons with Disabilities. Spread the word because by you spreading the word, it will reach another ear and another ear. And people who did not know that we exist and we need that support to continue the good work that we are doing at National Center for Persons with Disabilities for all our student population. So thank you, Burn Team, Ms. Shamika James, and Mr. Shilan Coffee for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you.
I just want to thank you for doing this for us.
Right, so no problem at all. So persons, remember it's Saturday, 25th of November, Pan and Parang. So make sure and be there. It is only $125. So that means you could bring your whole family, you could bring your whole crew, and Mr. Rampol is saying you can also pay at the gate. So if you don't have a ticket right now, and if it's full, and you check the timing, and it didn't really something get cancelled, come on down to National Center for Persons with Disabilities. And yeah, make it a family line, make it a friends line. Bring whoever, somebody you may not have a line with, and you know the person real of a fan or the real of a parent, because we have Superior Delatone, right? And then have the parent band. Some people really, really love a good parent and a good soca parent too, right?
Yes.
So we know that is very important. Start the season if you haven't started it as yet. So this is a good time to get the Christmas vibes in our day. Okay, so we want to thank everyone for tuning in. Please share, like the live, share it up. Also, we're getting some more information. So we're saying thank you for tuning in. So, yes, what more do you remember?
So we'll be having free wine, tasting local wine, and contract run. So looking at Christmas.
All right, so we have Dapa. Big up Nadisa for having me at the fundraiser. So Dapa. Also, that's the violinist. Okay, hi, Mr. Violinist.
We hope to see you at this event too.
All right, so someone asking if there will be a live viewing for those who was unable to attend. All right, so they will think about it. Who knows? Maybe something will happen, right? And maybe it's just stay locked. You might just see something, right? So you're saying free samples of wine and punch, right? So which wine is this?
Local wine.
Oh, you don't have the brand of the person. Okay, so maybe if it is there live at the event, you'll be able to see who is giving this wine. So for person to sample, and maybe on that they will be selling the wine as well. All right, so there will also be wine on sale, so you can start doing your Christmas shopping on the same note. So while you're enjoying yourself, so make sure, and will you have, I know some persons like cash, but you'll also have links as well. All right, so there will also be links. So if you really run out of cash, make sure you work with your cash so that you can purchase. And on that day, who knows, maybe you could just donate a little extra something, for persons with disabilities, right? So don't forget, this is an organization that you can come to. So if it is you have a child, or so we have Teresa Simmons. I think I know that person. Right, I think that's Miss Morris. I think she is also a member of NCPD, right? So she's saying it's Campbell's product. Yes, Campbell's product. So thank you, Miss Morris, for that, right? Campbell's product. So it is definitely local, right? As I say, total local. We like to support local products, local brand, local everything, and we love to support South. So people who want to, NCPD is in South. Right? So it is south, right? So we hope to see you all at the Pan and Parang. I think I'll be coming up because I hear Chris Garcia there, and I hear free sampling. So I feel out there for sure. So you will see me at the Pan and Parang next Saturday, right? So persons, feel free. If it is you want to get the tickets in advance, feel free to contact 652-4880. Or you can just pay a visit before, that is fine as well, and get your tickets. And, dress to impress, because there will be best dressed male, best dressed female, as well as other door prizes. So please don't misplace the tickets, right? Because you need the ticket in case you're number 4. All right, so we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for, coming on to let us know about NCPD. So NCPD is like a gem, we will say, catering to persons with disabilities. So support the cause, support the organization, because this will definitely be ongoing support for persons with disabilities, for young adults, because Mr. Rampol said there's no cutoff age. Imagine that, no cutoff age, right? And if it is you already want another location, because you'll have students coming from all over, right? So if it is you already want to see NCPD at another location, let's say Central or in the North, or somewhere that is really, you want it a little bit more accessible, you know what? They're taking donations, big ones too, right? So come in, get the bank account number, right? And they will give you, if you have a whole building to donate, whatever it is, they're taking anything and everything. All right? So, well, maybe not, but thank you for tuning in. Your support, those who may have supported in the past, we thank you. We thank the donors, who ensure that students who are, in a situation where it's very challenging for them financially, we thank you for your support. So thank you, NCPD, and thank you, viewers and listeners, for tuning in. And see you all at Panamera. All right, so take care, everyone.
Hey, Baron, this guy woman going there, boy?
Hey, boy.
Look, she going there, boy. And for your interest, she is honey.
You're nice. Quiero una mujer latina para casarme. A toca soca paranda para mover la piel. Comparame, digo mate, in a rima, Jonapuna, from Nancy chairs, bring them in pairs, Spanish Royal, Coco Fire.